Greetings, folks, and welcome to my thoughts on a comic. And today's comic is Outlaws, the Concubine, issue 4 by DC Comics. This is an 8-issue miniseries, and I only know that because it's written above there. Also, we have here the legend of the man called Hood. Alright, so, this is issue 4. Alright, let's start as usual. Please let there be names I can pronounce. Alright, so we have Micheal Jean Friedman. That's the writer. Artist is Luke Donnell. Colorist is Julianna. Oh, sorry, I skipped one. Letters are by Tim Harkins. And the colorist is Julianna Ferriter. Oh, fuck it. I'm gonna write it all down below. You can go read it there. I botched that terribly, I'm sure. Alright. So, Outlaws seem to be a combination of Robin Hood, a post-apocalyptic future, and a bit of Far Cry 5, all chucked into one bowl. And, I don't know, you have maybe a bit of the Hunger Games in it. Just a pinch. Just a pinch. That's what it seems to be. So this is issue 4. I'm halfway through the series, so first of all, I gotta say, I did like some of the art, although in some places I liked it less. The cover really gives you a major spoiler, I have to say, though. This is Hood. Come on, how can you not think Robin Hood? Hood, green, come on. Although I do like the cover. Alright. Oh, and I think this is a commercial for Hook, the movie, with Robbie Williams. Alright, 1 second. Alright, so we start. Oh, I gotta show you the first picture. Oh, look, Star Trek. It's actually kind of cool. So in the first picture, we have, Gwendolyn. Yeah, Gwendolyn. I have to say, this is actually very beautiful. I love how she's drawn here. So we got Gwendolyn. We're in the house of Lord George. There seems to be lords in this timeline universe thing. And Gwendolyn is his concubine. Now, the man in the pink limousine. Is that a limousine even? No, it's a car. It's a car? Yeah, it's a car. And the pink car is like the king of this universe timeline. Those are his minions. As you can see, they take all forms of transport, even horses. So yeah, she looks out the window, and their king has arrived to give her lord a visit. So we start with that. Okay. She calls Lord George, and he's like, fuck, why didn't you let me know he was coming? So he sends her go down and meet him. That's their king, the balding ginger dude. With the scepter with the Lady of Liberty. This is the second comic with the Lady of Liberty I read this month. That I saw the Lady of Liberty, and last one was like a day ago, Talon. Alright, yeah, so here they are. They arrive in his house. He's greeted by her. Welcome, my king. Won't you join us for breakfast, whatever? Alright, yeah, I'll join you for breakfast. And then he asks him about Gwendolyn. Wait. Yeah, Gwendolyn. And then we move on to what kind of looks like a scene from Robin Hood with his merry band-aids. Is that what they were called? Anyway, these two idiots are fighting, Everyone's watching, like, worried when will Hood come back. Hood is their fearsome leader. So then one of these dudes starts beating the other one a bit too hard, about to kill him. And then this dude, who I'd probably call the voice of reason, and then this one, he stops him and he throws him into a river. Yeah, to a river or a lake. And then everyone cheers. Yay, he finally took a bath. His first one in a month. Lovely information. So yeah, shits and giggles, and then Hood comes back on a horse. Come on. Do you have any more Robin Hood porn you want to give us? And he says, gather around, it's time to entertain the king. Which at first I thought he was referring to as himself, but now I get it, he meant the balding ginger dude. Can you say ginger? So yeah, here they have a breakfast on a picnic table with the flamingo. I love the flamingo. I can't explain it, it's so funny. So yes, they're eating, blah blah, they're talking. Oh, you got some Star Trek cards. So yes, he's telling him about something about the church, how all these peasants are gathering there. Lord Roger, the brunette, how he feels like they're up to something. I'm not sure what kind of bad guy their king, the ginger dude, is. It seems like he's the bad guy of this universe, and those outlaws are the rebels. You know, the usual story. So yes, they talk about it, and the king is curious about Gwendolyn. So he asks about her. He wants to take her. And then Lord Roger says, I was quite fond of her. But then, he gives him this look of, yes, but you're going to give her to me. Or else. It's very subtle, though. You wouldn't think that's what he meant. And then, no, my lord, I can't take money from you. Take her. She's a gift. They also have slaves in this universe. So anyway, the Robin Hood and his merry bandits, I mean Hood, and his people, they go and they go in a it seems like this car here that they have, the blue one with the cage, this one here, it's a sort of seems to be a special vehicle, standard vehicle to bring slaves in it. So they take one of these and then they want to destroy a factory there to slow down the king's progress. Also, look at this Batman. This Batman is fucking cool. It's a combination of vampire and Batman, and I fucking love it. I took a picture. I'm gonna draw this someday. And I'm less shit in drawing. But look at that. Beautiful. If I wouldn't have felt so bad about damaging comics, I might have ripped that out, but I can't. I don't want to ruin the comic. Even Batsy's not worth it. So yes, they're all nervous. Shit, what if they find out about us? As you can see, they have bombs in the... I just gotta ask, where the fuck did she stash that bomb? I don't think there's any room for that shirt for a match, much less a bomb. I mean, bloody hell. And I mean, it doesn't look like she's wearing that white jacket that she wears later on, so I don't get it. I mean, it bothers me on a technical level, alright? No one has that much room in their shirt, I'm sorry. No matter how large your breast size is. Come on, people, a bit of logic. So yes, they're all nervous, they're almost about to get out, but then the Conductor, the Lord Conductor comes. He's the dude who checks on everything. And so, what are we gonna do? We move on to the next scene. The king has taken Gwendolyn with him, And he sends one of his men to check this church gossip Lord Roger told him. And he asks Gwendolyn to come and have a talk with him. She thinks he wants some sexy times, but he doesn't. Also, look, this place is actually kind of pretty. So yes, she starts taking her clothes. No, no, my dear, I don't need anything of that. It's something like that. Also, she looks really pretty here. Wait, here, over here. And she's like, so when you meant to talk, you meant to talk. And he said, yes, I'd like to know more about you. And then it ends on this scene of him looking really creepy in the shadows. Lovely. I do. He says he prefers intellect. I have to wonder, though, doesn't he want to get married? Or doesn't he have never mind. Then we have some Space Gladiator commercial, I don't know. So anyway, we go back to the factory. This Conductor Lord recognizes this woman. Apparently her name is Helen. Her name's Helen. He knew her as a kid. He wants to take a look at her. Look, the white jacket appears. How? She didn't wear one before. Where was it before? Maybe I missed it? I don't know. So yes, to have a better look, of course, he pulls it open, naturally. And then the can falls out that has the bomb, or for some reason he calls it a relic. Maybe they're rare in that world. So then he starts asking, what the fuck is this? Search them. Maybe they have more cans because she came with other slaves as well. So then he figures that she's an outlaw, and he wants her to tell him. She remains silent, and he says, did the cat get your tongue? Why don't we make that a permanent condition? Very nerve-wracking. I mean, fuck, they really emphasized the sweat in this comic. I mean, look. It's pouring out of them. It's like summer in Israel, but in an action scene. So yes, we got another commercial. That's pretty. So yes, they're all nervous. Shit, what's gonna happen? Why isn't our leader Hood doing something? But then Hood looks at this and this dude here with their shitty version of Mickey Mouse. He has a watch with the shitty version of Mickey Mouse here. And it says, now press that watch. We have a bit of James Bond in here. I don't know if you can see the picture on the watch. That one. Tell me down below, does that look like a shitty Mickey Mouse? And then, boom. The bombs start going off. That is actually a really cool action scene. Look at that. That's awesome. And then they start beating the shit out of them and trying to escape. He grabs the girl, but then the sensible dude knocks him into a trash can. Good job. And that's it. They all run, essentially. One moment. So yes, they all start fleeing. The commander, the Hood, anyone who wants to make the king pay, join us. And they all run. Quickly, we must flee. They get in the car, and that's it. More explosions. That's awesome. And then last page, we suddenly go back to the king in his pink car limo. He goes to visit the conductor, but then he's told he's not home, and the king's like, but he knew I was coming. Why isn't he here? And then his employee, butler, tells him, you must have been unsatisfied with something back in the factory. You know him, he wants to make sure everything's perfect. He doesn't let it go until he's made right again. So yes, and here he is kicking because factory was destroyed, and he has a very determined, I will get you look to him. And that's it ends. Now we probably have some information about the Outlaws. Right, so overall it seems like a nice, interesting story. It is a mini series, so it doesn't go on and on. And I need to go read about this online. I wonder if it's a post-apocalyptic future or not. Because they have machines and all that, but did you see how they're dressed? Especially the king. So yeah, interesting. I still think it's kind of a combination of that, but overall it's a nice story. So yeah, so that is it, folks. This is this one for now. Till next one. Bye.